between the two. The last one was a win for Moon at WSB. It was a win for Fortitude, and the one before that was also a win for Fortitude. And notice a pattern here. When it's a best of 5, Fortitude wins. And this is a best of 5, as I just explained. Instant expansion, or at least instant expansion creep. With illusions, nice to scout, nice to creep. Level 3 right away. Keeper, not level 3 just yet. Pretty classic opener for Moon. No expo, just tier 2. And his main goal, of course, now to disrupt the human early game. Always the key point in this matchup. When is the human getting the Arcane Tower up? So far, we don't see that. Fortitude is roaming around as always, or as so often. A stable opening, but look at this. He got 6 peasants here. That is, of course, accelerating building time. But that also shows us he doesn't have a tower. So, wait. Moon is forced into a town portal immediately. Whoa, that's a lot of footmen. 40 catches him by surprise. Mass repair. He needs this Moon well. And he holds it. Whoo, that was close. That was real close. Moon also a little bit late with the Hunter's Hall. Not the best start, I would say. And 40's Expo is up. A classic level 3 water elemental push, but this was so fast. Mana is low thanks to the entangle. He still can't hold the Moonwell. Or the building that was constructed there. Very atypical timing by 40, isn't it? Usually, you're aiming for lures. Those weren't up yet. And that's probably why Moon didn't expect this push across the map. 40, not forced into a town portal, gets the shop up for a little bit of healing. And tries to fake another Archmage push with illusions. Sweet. Moon, though, got the water elemental. That's a lot of experience, especially on level 2. So Keeper level 3 unlocked as well. Nice little back and forth in the early game here. We see in the overlay left-hand side that Arcane Tower just started. But Archmage has some solid damage. Footmen are in position. Archmage is roaming and Illusion is scouting and roaming for a counter expansion. And there is a counter expansion, but where? Am I blind? Is it the dot on the left-hand side? Or the right-hand side of the expo at the south? Must be. Because the building in the main has got to be a lore. No, it's not. That's the engine of war for creeping. Where is that tree? Oh my god! Bottom left-hand side? In the base? Well, now that's a choice. Well, I guess it's as safe as it gets. He goes for reinforced defenses, so... Nature's Blessing, I mean. So he will roll over, and 40 can't find it. So is Moon tricking 40 into thinking that this is gonna be an all-in? For that, I think the tech is a little late. I'm very confused. And maybe 40 is confused as well. But maybe the one who's confused is Moon. It is hard to say. He's gotta be quite careful about moving across the map because he doesn't have a town portal anymore. Notice they have a staff. Working on the panda level 1.5. He found it already with an illusion. Ooh. And it's entangling already. I feel like I fell asleep for a minute. That's a lot of footmen here, by the way. Swing. This will all be fodder for a strong panda. But will we get a strong panda? Ooh, Alchemist. Alchemist second. Little Thorzane-esque, eh? Okay, what is this game, guys? He has defend. And gets the panda surrounded! Oh, that can't happen! He's your carry! He's your backbone! Well, he's your bone gravy now! Is Moon just simply getting destroyed? Forty's rich. His levels are looking fine. Alchemist made quite some impact. And Moon is down to Archer's Dryads. Like, what can he do? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No shop. The second Ancient Lore is coming up, but tier 3 is already done. Can't really queue Master Training because a bear is in production, which he kinda needs for Riju Roar. At 40 is just incredibly disruptive. Boink. That's another shop attempt. Forty still has 7 footmen. With defend. He can stay here forever. He gets the bear surround. Sloppy game by Moon, I gotta say. Sloppy game by Moon. Can't give 40 these opportunities. Like, not at all. And here's rifles, and here's towers, and this Ancient War is doing nothing. As good as Moon looked in the group stage versus 40, it wasn't that dominant. 40 is just tearing him apart. What is showing, man? I think this early game was already a bit much with that town portal level 3 pressure. 40 did a good job in getting level 3 early. We got 3 towers up. Yeah, Moon. He knows. He knows that a lot went wrong in this game. Shop for some potions. This expo, as safe as it was in the beginning, isn't safe anymore at all. Mass Wisp Exodus. So at least he saves some XP there. Guess we're base trading now. So Moon needs some FFA skills now to somehow survive. He's very low on gold, very low on lumber. And he needs to crack 2 bases. Footmen, unironically, pretty good at base raise for their cost. Wouldn't blame Moon if he just taps out. Panda Keeper, pretty solid at raising bases, but there's militia, there's towers. He might get 1 base. Moon went across the entire map with his wisps. And 40 is just simply expanding on the left-hand side again. Yeah, why not? Why not? Worst case, this is gonna be the last building. Your anchor. And there's a fight coming. This is, supply-wise, relatively close. Moon got the level 3. He needs to own this fight like it's 2005. What's happening? So a lot of the supply is workers and footmen. Moon has the more effective army. Solid breaths of fire, but Fortitude was ready for this. He's also quite rich. And bears are just going extinct. Good retreat, as good as he can, I guess. Heal spray is ready. Bears, I mean, they're 3 bears, but they're half dead. So it's 1.5 bears. And that panda is kind of a bear, but he's also half dead. So I'd say 2 bears. Oh, scratch that. 1 bear. Wow, what a disaster for Moon. What a disaster for Moon. Fortitude, clearly the better player here. Very overwhelming, very early on. That was not the start into the series that Moon wanted to. Not at all. Hammerfall, easy win for 40. Not even breaking 1 sweat. And 40. 2 maps away from the lower bracket semifinal and the final 4. Yeah, this didn't work. Is that a sign that the keeper as a whole is not working that well? I'd say Moon in general has better chances with the Demon Hunter. With the Warden maybe even? But then 40 can go into tanks and he loves them tanks. And never rule out the opportunity of, of mass gyrocopters, as we've seen before. Yeah, there was an odd one. There was an off one. Well. Another chance. Just put it to the side. Forget about it. And now it's Concealed Hill. Moon needs a 180. Quickly. Well, he fixed the sound. So hopefully this will help his in-game as well. So 40 Concealed Hill, what do you do? Alta indicates either, definitely an orange camp. Either the first one to the right or the lab even. Are the sound levels alright, by the way? Since I changed my sound setup, I'm still a bit worried. And he sticks with the keeper. Okay. Banking on the fact that 40 is expanding. And then trying to overload it or counter expansion. In-game's a little low. Can people confirm? Hey Yannick, how's it going? Aren't you in a meeting? Shouldn't you be in a meeting? Greetings to all of them. Currently creating space for 15 more players at Rara. Wow. Okay, 15. Did we get a second floor? But I need the invite link to the Discord that never runs out. I think it's on our homepage. Should be on our homepage. Check our homepage. Upper right-hand side. Oi, Fortitude with the big mana potion. And judging from game 1, this mana potion will help him a ton. But also, no expansion yet. Not even, like, going lab into orange and then into expo? Is that enough for 3 or do you need the green? Oh, these items, guys! Creeps get the last hit. 2 last hits, actually. That Berserker should level up. Testosterone, thank you for the bits. Moon is catching a lot of unnecessary hits here with Keeper. Is certainly delaying 40's play while Tekken. Definitely a calmer game. Definitely not the easiest game. And 40, yeah, he didn't finish the right-hand side spot, so he's not level 3. Moon burned through a lot of mana, but Moon Wells are a thing. No deny. Level 3 unlocked. Level 2 Water Elementals now. Can 40 still go for an expo? No. He already tagged. Alright. Another Footman goes down. That isn't a deny. I don't know if this was 40's game plan all along. Really not sure about it. Tanking a lot with Keeper. I'm worried about that Keeper. $40 a little slow on his last hits, but not on the split. One Whisk goes down, doing basically nothing. And during tech, that hurts. Moon's Hunter's Hall should line up. If Infi wins, 5 subs, I donate. Well, this week we had a lot of people in the chat throwing out some bets and then not following it up. Never forget the scam of Sarkar. But okay, we'll see. Exclamation mark Sarkar. So way better early game for Moon thus far. Forcing 40 into one base. Not the Beastmaster push. The Sock Beastmaster push. Oh, I didn't expect that. I didn't even know this is in 40's playbook. Usually only Sock and Todd do this. And it feels like this is catching Moon by surprise. He got a lot of archers. The bear, in general, armor type, attack type, is pretty good against archers. Getting knocked down though, but the real target is not the heroes, it's not the units, it's the buildings. And for that, 40 is doing a hell of a job. 40 was also burning through the mana potion, so let's not forget about that. And this is a timing thing. This is a rifle caster push. The meat shield is gone with only one footman remaining. But Moon's lore are delays. At least he could cue the tech. I think this is more than solid for Moon. Because what's the Beastmaster gonna do long term? Not much, that's for sure. Yo, feels like 40 definitely out of his comfort zone here. I unbanned Sarkar, by the way. I'm a merciful god. Moon's Lumber is tragic, though. Yeah, that's the thing. Because the lores were so late, or the lore was so late, he couldn't start the upgrades. I think Lumber is kind of fine. It will even out with items over time. But this timing can still hit. Oh, especially when Moon is getting caught with his pants down at the lab. Every single piece of damage now is vital. It's a weird series. Mountain Giants. He's going Archer Mountain Giants. So I think I love this. Bears are of course incredibly useful with Roar Redo and the damage they dash out, but it's also a long tech tree. Archers are already there, still 6 of them. With marksmanship they do insane damage. He's scrapped for gold and lumber, kinda. And archers are certainly easier on lumber than dryads are. Plus he doesn't have the second lore anyway. And also MG equals GG, everybody knows. Forty's pushes have been delayed and defended. Big question is, will Moon have the time for his army composition? 1 mountain giant on the horizon. Big heal potion, that's about it. Beastmaster not level 3. Another mountain giant queued, and he can also queue another archer. And then that's the army. Moonwells, not in a great condition, but it's turning nighttime soon. Well, first with the stone and then with normal nighttime. This is the push. Door is open for a 2-0, but it's not gonna be easy at all. No, he can't. The Ancient of War is down. No, he can't. The Ancient of War is down. Professional Warcraft caster. Too blind to see production buildings. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. So far, he's keeping the archers safe. Oh, did the Mountain Giant not start production? Because the Moonwell is gone? Ah, that's another delay. 40 got all the chances. But on the other side, there's an orb. Naga doesn't need much mana at all, but... Dude, 40 is just doing it, isn't he? Very, very, very unfortunate timing for Moon. That he couldn't get the second Mountain Giant out. So all the damage ending up on 1 Mountain Giant, and then they're breakable. Also, you can't rotate between taunts. The value of a second Mountain Giant is incredible. And now he's marching forward. 40's game plan is as simple as effective. Disrupt, tier 2, and win. Get the Bash Bear out. Feels like 40 didn't... Okay, 40 lost a single footman in this push. Too easy! Too easy! We are... Oh! Testosterone with the 5 gifties! Let's go! Although, but that's a man of his word. That's lovely, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, I feel like Moon made some good adjustments. It did work out to a degree. But Liebe geht raus. Liebe geht direkt zurück, Minion. The early game certainly worked out. Moon played the keeper in a way that there was no chance for an expansion, really. But then the follow-up by 40 was pretty good. Dashing out that Beastmaster was... I don't think anybody expected this. I didn't expect this. And I'm the prophet. And then Moon fell apart a little bit. I guess Mountain Giant's already like a second tier option. And then unfortunately the Moonwell got killed before the Mountain Giant got out. That was crazy. Moon was in this situation before. He was 0-2 down versus Infi. And then he turned it around. And also there on the first two maps, he looked hopeless. Infi's pushes destroyed him. You gotta dig deep into that playbook, Zhang Jie. Okay, show us the fifth race. Come on! Yeah, Beastmaster was probably the... I don't want to say the only choice. But was one of the best choices. He lost all footmen. He had nothing. Bear made up for it for higher harass uptime. I really like the calls of 40. Alchemist, Beastmaster, second heroes. That's not too common. Yeah, Moon. Meditate a little, my man. Demon Hunter it is. Northern Isles Moon's last chance in the April race. After making it to the Warcraft Champions semi-final. Ooh, there's doubt in his player cam, though. That's a lot of doubt. What do I do against the force that is 40? Forcey. By the way, shout out to the chat who is actively discussing players' decisions instead of balance. Big shout out to you. Mwah. Moon is the only one able to position the camera properly. Should get bonus points. Dude, I think focus is top notch at that. Focus camera position is perfect. I'm pretty sure he measures this with a ruler and finds the perfect position. That's how perfect focus is. Tailu, thank you very much for the 37-month, mate. 3-year streak. All right. Demon Hunter. Intelligence Mantle for mana. Claws for damage. And the Wisp. Good save. But very hurt. I don't think he can use it for a detonate. He can't on the Archmage. Demon Hunter is here. Can he get the big one? Can he get the big one? No, he does not. Ogre Magi goes for 40. Moon is surrounded. Groundhog Day of Hammerfall. He's getting kills. But... walks it off with 18. Well, well, well. That did a bit. 2 workers only. It was the item that saved. It was the item that saved him. The Periapt of Vitality. Yeah, that's right. I think experience in this case is more important though. Holy moly! Tai Lu with a tier 3 sub. 6 months in advance. Are you freaking kidding me? Tier 3 sub 6 months in advance. Big fat kiss on the butt cheeks, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Baller move, indeed. So, Demon Hunter, incredibly well equipped. You've given me lots of entertainment, so it's worth. Thank you, mate. 40's expansion certainly delayed. Moon used a lot of moon juice, but it's nighttime, so it's fine. Splits by 40 are alright. He's getting that level 3, which is vital. And Moon is getting away with some saves here. Shadow Melt retreats. Arch is alive. As well equipped as me. Prove it, LeShow. Prove it. Neo at backtowarcraft.com. My Discord DMs are open as well. This time Moon is stopping at 4 archers. Counter expansion. He had a ward he could have killed. I think the ward has more value when you use it for scouting. In the middle of the map, exactly. So, a more normal game. Not the Kaho strat, the Tinker. But the classic Naga follow-up. And that's 1 kill. And make it 2. Demon Hunter's getting close to 3. Is Remo in prison again? He's moving. So I'm in charge. He said he could cast... Ooh, Demon Hunter again in trouble! No TP, no stuff! But boots. Life-saving boots. Archmage didn't get experience for a long time. 4K Fob with the 52 month. Let's go! Indeed. But Expo's running for some time. Tier 2 on the horizon. Gotta yell at the kids to get off my lawn. Be right back. I would say across this entire series, this is Moon's strongest mid-game. His base wasn't under attack. 40 didn't do a single offensive move up until now. Expo is up, just needs to be crept and entangled. Tier 3 is on the way. This is so far so good. Thing is, 40's rifle pushes are pretty insane. Third different second hero in 3 maps. Blood Mage. Not a single Mountain King. I mean, that makes sense against the Demon Hunter. Blood Mage it is. Even against the Naga. Yeah, he'll just fuel all the Archmages, I guess. He's emptying the gas tank of the Demon Hunter as well. That's for sure. Belt of Giant Strength on the Naga. Heal Scroll. Yeah, Moon is getting ready. Tier 3 on the horizon. Not much of significance has happened. Both players are gearing up. Moon for the defense, clearly. This time he's going bears instead of archers. And 40 for the rifle push. He still has 1,000 gold. He's only now at 50. He still needs the spell. He needs... Okay, long rifles is almost finished. Naga's close to 3. Good save. And another water elemental. Yeah, 40 not as dominant as he was in the first 2 games. Moon's adjustments are starting to work. Especially this Demon Hunter looks a million times better than the Keeper, let's be honest. Like, I know it's a bit of an unfair comparison because Moon was playing a lot sloppier than before. But this is the first game where it really has a chance. Moon's Expo starting to pay off. Is that the first chop or the second? On Moon's side. Because he needs orbs. Oh my god, heal ward! Heal ward on Moon. Yo, now that's crazy. Double heal scroll and heal ward. Usually easy to kill. But then you just put it in the back of your base. And then it's insane. Moon needs army though. He got 2 bears, 2 dryads, 4 archers, and an engine of war in position. Trying to buy more time to get up to 60 food. Breakers coming, more rifles, more sorks. 40 is at 80. Still no orb, man. That worries me a lot. Fascinating. Yeah, 40 didn't use many or much resources in the mid game. So of course, once the buildings are up, once the tech is done, he's just firing away. Giving Moon some more time. As we have a Blizzard transition with the Tome of Retraining. Waiting for some gold, for another heal scroll. And now this map will be decided. And if 40 wins, then Moon is out. Dude, this push is crazy strong though. Ooh, Siphon on an illusion. Don't see that too often. No real way to interrupt the Blizzard. And it's a lot of damage. Demon Hunter already down to 50%. Bears trying to get to the front line. But once they're there, they get greeted by Blizzard. And that's a problem. Demon Hunter super low. Bears super low. Moon somehow has to salvage this. He was holding on for that heal scroll a long time. But how does he reach? Orb is there. Finally. But 40, what did he lose? The footmen and the peasants. Moon so far didn't lose anything, but that will change very, very, very soon. The bears in the slow trap. Dryad's not in position to dispel this. 2 bears down. And towers are coming up. Moon is closing the supply gap. Bears Dryads look quite healthy. This is still a game. Ooh, detonates are good. Detonates seem real good. I don't know if he hit the back of the caster army as 40 was retreating. Heal scroll for him now. Shot control on 40's side as well. Bears are not affected by Blizzard at the moment. It's mostly Dryads. Now he walks into it. Ouch, that's some free damage. Dispel, finally. Dryads are dispel machines right now. But is Fortitude losing anything of value? Is 40 losing anything of value, guys? Tell me. He's not. I don't think he is. Moon is holding on to dear life. There's still a heal ward. But bears are more or less out of the fight. What now? What now? Moon's execution was good for survival. So that's what he did. He survived, which is not too common with these pushes, I gotta say. Ooh, these wisp detonates are getting incredibly expensive. Trying to go for a hero focus now with Frost Arrow, but there's still an Invo Potion. He also restocked on the heal scroll. This is the position advantage on Northern Isles. Like, if you own the shop, you own the shop pretty much forever. Mana is not available for Fork Lightning, so that level up doesn't matter too much. Dryads and Archers, though, fighting him back. 40, he used the heal scroll already. Moon is getting an absurd amount of kills. The Demon Hunter level 4, the Naga level 4, all of a sudden might be turning the game. The supply advantage is in Moon's favor. Uh-oh, the breakers are falling. What the hell? How is he doing it? 40's certainly running out of mana a little bit, so he's not able to spam these blizzards. And there's not that many effective targets because the bear numbers have been reduced. But was it enough? Demon Hunter's back. He's banished though. And siphoned. Dispelled again. This is what the Dryads do. They free the front line. Also an anti-magic. Needs another dispel. Soon. The heal ward is gone, but 40's army is also gone. So impressed with Moon. Holy moly. Oh, the peasant block though. Making sure that another bear will die. There's not too many priests here by 40, is there? Is there a single one? One, okay, but he's very egocentric and only heals himself. Region Scroll holds a ton of value. War of Attrition now. Demon Hunter made it to the shop, got a heal scroll. Insane. This is the best fight of the past couple of days of this tournament. Can he at some point deal with the shop? I wonder. Dispel again. Mana is ironically a problem for Fortitude's Blood Mage Archmage combo. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Big Invo Potion gone. Moon is working on the towers. Has a staff. Can get the bear out. There we go. And Moon and his Dryads, man. Incredible. Demon Hunter back with the reju. He'll be back up in no time. This is looking like another person controlling this Night Elf army in comparison to the games prior. He lost the heal scroll, so he will lose a handful of bears here. But he also dealt with the towers. Ooh, Dispel. Moon. Free the demon. Defensive banishes now. That's when you see that the human is in trouble. Moon holds with an incredible defensive position and incredible control. I feel like priests were missing left and right, no? And Moon's decision making in the fight, and of course Micro in the fight, was just outstanding. Picture perfect hold for Moon, I'd say. That he was able to find the time to go to the shop and have the resources for the heal scroll. Outstanding. Good Demon Hunter control as well. And I mean, do I have to tell you how good Moon is with Dryads? I don't think so. Army composition for 40 for once, not the greatest. Big consumable. Oh, okay, he has the staff out. Big consumable here for Moon. Big invul potion. Oh, super nice for the Demon Hunter. I unfortunately can't stop the ad that is coming in 30 seconds. I exhausted my snooze button already. Yeah, heal ward helped for sure. But let's not blame all of this on the heal ward. It was nice. Ooh, Fork Lightning. Got the kill on the level 6 creep. But this was 95% Moon's control, 5% heal ward. Oops. That bear. Fortitude needs a second win, but how do you scale? Do you even scale? Oh, is there a Fork Lightning ready? Banish? Ah, Naga wasn't with the army. A level 3 Fork Lightning on that banished Blood Mage. I didn't see the HP values, but that could have been the kill. Maybe. Thank you, Reach, for the 11-month resub. Moon the GOAT! Another expo by Moon. More upgrades, and 40 is pushing with 70. Only one heal scroll though. Fork Lightning is turning into a crazy powerful weapon. Moon has to push through a needle hole here though, and Blizzard is always scary. Not getting level 5 is certainly an issue for 40. He just didn't kill enough. Oh, and 40 is just allowing Moon this position. Smart plays here. For now. Mana burn against the Blizzard. Bears moving out of AoE range pretty much immediately. Sorceress, and they're slow. They have to do the heavy lifting now. Demon Hunter with an Invo Potion early on in the fight. He's just bullying this Archmage. There is invisibility, and he needs it. I feel like this caster army is a bit mispositioned, isn't it? So much more mana on this Naga. Is he just waiting for a vanish? Heal scroll was great. Not enough upgrades on these breakers, I feel. Bears moving forward. A-click territory. For them at least. Here's the powerful Fork Lightning. Another banish, and 40 has to call it. Moon puts his name on the board. That's the 5th race we want to see. That's the outstanding control that made him famous. Oh yeah, he's looking wide awake now. Benching the Keeper. Bringing in the Demon was the absolute right call. One of the best games of these playoffs, I feel. One of the best games. So, is it really happening? Is it really another turnaround? Just like in the game against Infi. Great casting. Oh, thank you. Why no loser cam at the end too? I don't know. Did you give them the link to your webcam? Then they might implement it. Those wisp pulls? Yep. Yep. I 100% agree. He did it at least twice. At least twice. I know wisp detonates are expensive. An AoE wisp detonate costs like $250, more or less. Depends on how many wisps you pull. But it's so good. Game winning. Maybe. Let's not forget though. Let's not forget that 40 is still on match points. He can still eliminate Moon. This is 40's losers map. But good comment, Return of the Jedi. Let's not underestimate those wisp pulls. So I feel like with this map pool, Night Elf is in a bit of a disadvantageous situation. Because you just gotta ban Lost Temple. Gusset, thank you for the sub. Thursday with Neo the Prophet. The Prophet. Nice. Thank you, Gusset. That was fun. We're back to the Keeper. And yo, this might be tough. But to be honest, 40 vs Moon on Tidehunters, this is a classic since DreamHack days. They always battle on this map. Oftentimes, it creates wild scenarios. And I'm all in for it. Prophet, dude. Ooh, I was worried. Moon in the game against Happy started half the games with an Engine of War creep deny. That's not the case today. Yet. Both start the game with claws. Nice. Usually it's a game about an Arcane Tower. And this time 40 is building a more careful expansion, even though the greedy one and more expensive one worked out on Hammerfall. This bill is here. Oh, 40 needs to deny this. And he gets the chance. Maybe a low damage roll. Or maybe perfectly calculated. Second deny. Yo, 40's deny game is a lot better than the game before. He played a little more sloppy than usual on Northern Isles, I would say. Especially Water Elemental donations were visible. Ooh, Moon is in trouble. Oh, Moon is in so much trouble, isn't he? The entire momentum of Game 3 is lost. Moon is constantly tanking so much HP with his Keeper. That's an issue for the entire series. Especially visible on Concealed. And also very, very visible here. And this wouldn't necessarily be an issue if he's not spending his mana, but to be competitive with the Keeper, you need to spend your mana. So Town Portal gone. HP almost gone. For the number one priority was the Arcane. Ooh, he's so sad. Throughout the series, 40 just a bit sharper. These entangles need to lead to kills. Can't be stuck at 2.5. Fortitude wears his name for a reason. He wasn't deterred at all by the one loss on Northern Isles. Firing from all cylinders again. So we had 3 out of 3 different second heroes. The time for Mountain. Ooh, this early game didn't look good. And the early game is the strength of the keeper. Still, it doesn't look good. And a big mana. Holy moly! This Archmage is a beast. Tech prior to the 6-minute mark. if Limby's happy tomorrow, I will give 1 sub without deleting my account. Okay, Zatok. Okay. It is a fantastic game. Fantastic game for 40. Moon's going back to the panda. This didn't work on Hammerfall because he got surrounded very, very, very early. Not this time though. And the classic 40 tier 2 push! Threatening us around here. Not bad, these adjustments by Moon. The tier 2 push didn't accomplish anything. He's bouncing between the 2 bases, trying to get a lore, trying to delay the expansion. But yeah, Freedom is right. Keeper needs level 3 ASAP, but how? Damage uptime of archers is limited. 40 ignoring the Treants. Good move, necessary move. Stops Panda from creeping, so it's worthwhile. Yeah, for sure. I'm not arguing that. It's just he's not losing an expansion or his entire tier 2. So it's better than game 1 and 2. And Keeper is finally 3. Ooh, that took a long time. That took 6 minutes. At least Moon got the lores up. At least his tech is running. And defenders here. Moon going 6 archers. And are too important. 40 is so rich, but his lumber is low. It is naturally low because he just invested into 2 sanctums. And another footman down. This is playable-ish for Moon. But still needs a lot of puzzle pieces. And he can't be caught. On Hammerfall, his panda got surrounded and killed. On Concealed, he was creepjacked. Panda 2.6. What an arms race this is. 40 low on lumber. Still low on lumber. Investing into an alchemist again, similar to Hammerfall. Like 40 is... It's certainly slowed down. Despite this gruesome early. Moon 4 to 5. Yep. This time for real. I think he's leaving it open so he can queue another bear. Now he's fixed. Okay. Moved over lumber worker. Oh boy, I was yelled at in the YouTube comments in the Kaho Lin series. How can this caster not realize that it's 4 to 5 wisps for 10 minutes? Well, It's just a bug, and the Chinese overlay shows the real value. If a wisp is missing, you see a number upper left, upper right. Shout out YouTube comments. True experts. Alchemist level 2. Little bit of armor. Still rough for Moon. Especially shop control by 40. He had a lot of gold, so naturally you want to spend it at the shop if you're on a timer. Moon breaking upkeep now. Slowly but steady. 6 archers, solid damage. No dryads. Oh, keeper. Gotta get out. That's a lot of moon juice gone prior to the push. This time Moon, no heal ward. 1 heal scroll. Moon wells empty and it just turned nighttime. $40 on the way to the lower bracket semi-final. Final 4 are just 1 push away. No blizzard though? This is gonna be a tough fight, but not an impossible fight. Slow on the keeper, doesn't really do much. Acid bomb dispels in the back! Oh man, these wisps were so good! Oh shoot! This might save his game. This might save his series if he holds on. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Where did these wisps come from? 40 didn't see it coming. Always the question if that's enough though. Bears coming in. Supply gap closing. Meat shield disappearing. New wisps. 40 splits are alright for a while, but not forever. Bears getting focused a lot though. 1 down, 2 down. Staff's on cooldown. Panda too far forward. Alps, thank you for the sub. Fave tournament with my favorite caster. Thank you. 40 still so rich. He only burned through 1 heal scroll. Moon gotta spend his gold, and he does. Dryads now. But the bears are too fragile, aren't they? Yeah, Ritu wasted. Moon is losing too much of his front line. The archers are in a solid position. He's still got an invo potion, but that's all he got. Fortitude still at 80, still at 1,000 gold. Still in a very, very strong position. Alchemist soon to be out of mana though, but dare I say it, with an Archmage right next to him. That will help. Panda in trouble. Might be dead. Involved Moon. Remembered it. Last second. Archmage might be forced into a town ball here. Is that the way to save this game? He kills him. Or does 40 deliberately let him die to keep the push alive? Oh, ho, 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 ho. No Archmage no more. That Brilliance Aura is gone. He can rebuy him at the tavern. It's expensive though. He needs them back. He needs the Brilliance Aura. All these... Okay, he got him. All these bears dead though. Was this early game a bit too rough? Was it a bit too much? 40 out of tower range. The breakers are reducing the panda damage with Breath of Fire, even though they are not getting hit. And now Moon is supply blocked at 60. No chance for a heal scroll. No interrupt for the heal spray. And Archmage is back. slowly but steady. Moon is facing elimination. Needs a little miracle here. Building moon wells at the expo will help him by being supply block. Won't help him in these fights. Panda, uncontrollable at the moment. Needs to wait for the next breath of fire and needs to get rid these breakers. They're still soaking up so much. There could be way better breath positions at Moon. Is he giving this up? The bears against Acid Bomb, they just vanished. The front line is being healed up again. And this might just be the end. 3-1. First against Happy, now against 40. He's leapfrogging forward, Yumiko style. A good tug of war. Moon tried to salvage this game as good as he possibly could, but the mistakes lie in the early game. That early game with the Keeper wasn't powerful enough. And to be honest, the Panda breaths leave a lot to be desired. But he's still low on lumber. But worst case, okay, he gets tier 3. He gets a lumber mill. He gets more defense upgrades. He can fall back for heal scroll if he wants to. There's no way Moon is winning this game anymore. He can try and he can micro his heart out. But there's only one way this game is going at the moment. And that's Fortitude's way. Tower's in a good spot. Archmage fueling the Alchemist whenever he needs to. And he's so close to the tree that these stabs don't matter. GG. Moon is out. Ooh, seems very angry about it, but 40 moves on. This could be a lower bracket run for the ages, my friend. First 1-2-0 eliminated, now Moon eliminated. It's lining up for another top 3 between Happy, 40, and Lin. First 2 games were very one-sided. I think game 3 and 4 certainly made up for it. A lot of fans might be disappointed that Moon didn't make it, but the first 2 maps were pretty abysmal, I gotta say. Yes, Titantis is rough for the Night Elf, but it was also the first loser's pick. So by nature, this has to be rough. And 40 was the better player. 40 was simply the better player. And that's how you get eliminated if you're Moon. He'll be back next month, that's for sure. But rough couple of days for Moon. It wasn't the reverse sweep that we saw against Infi. That was outstanding. But now, speaking of Infi, lower bracket round 2 has another match. We need 40's opponent for tomorrow when Happy is playing Lin. But then we need a second match. And that second match will be 40 versus Kaho or Infi. Infi had a wonderful start into the series versus Moon and then fell apart. Yesterday, he absolutely destroyed Fly. There was no chance for Fly. Fortitude gets his revenge, by the way, from the group stage. You can't be that far behind in the early game, every game, and get much done, unfortunately. That's right. That is right. Moon 40, Infi, and Kaho. Where's the Horde and the Scourge? In the winner bracket? Because they're winners? Passes. You should know. And Infi will be playing Orc, 100%. I would be incredibly surprised. I'd say there's a mini chance he plays Undead. But he should really not do that. Yeah. Faloco, thank you for the 8-month. Glad you appreciate the content that we're bringing to you guys. Should just be Fire on Towers. I agree. It's very likely. Kao had some time to prepare. He will, like, if he saw one broadcast of this tournament, he knows what's up. Ooh. Well, we just got some news from the Raraland Discord, where you all should be. Raraland, our LAN party in Dortmund with the Being Esports World Series. The biggest Warcraft LAN in the world. News here by Gideon, dear friend Yannick. Hi everyone! Today we have good news for everyone who has not yet secured a ticket at Raraland. For Raraland. We will be able to host an additional wave of at least 12 player tickets based on the amount of refunded tickets and the available additional PCs. This might go up to a total of 20 additional tickets. Sick! The exact date of the second wave will be announced in the upcoming days. However, we can plan to start at latest in 14 days from now. If you have any questions, let us know in the ticket, the Raraland Talk Discord, or the Your Questions Discord. Nice! More people, more good. Start of August. Get it in. Get them tickets, join us. Maybe Moon will join us as well. Razor Moon, thank you very much for the sub. 17 months in a row in Cajo, I trust.